Wow. This episode was pretty good. Yeah. Mandalorian. Episode 4. In terms of Baby Yoda moments, it's got even better. This is the episode where we meet Cara Dune, who I knew about before the show came out because of the fact that when they were making Funko Pops, they made a character called Cara Dune. They made this guy, which I knew about before even the first episode started. He was going to be in the series. So, and then they made, of course, Mandalorian IG-11. You know, I saw IG-11 in the trailer. But so we met Cara Dune, and, you know, she's an interesting character because she's this ex-soldier. There's not much to her yet. You could see some hidden depth, but we really haven't got too much from her. I think she's going to return. There's hints of her returning in the series so far. And there's a lot of discussion in this episode of what happens if a Mandalorian loses his helmet. And I like that discussion and kind of what goes on there. There's also discussions of the Mandalorian staying in this town that he helped save in this episode with Baby Yoda, who was happy there. But unfortunately, they're still being tracked, so they had to leave. And that was quite sad because you see how much they were, like, loving it. And you were seeing that maybe the Mandalorian could have had a life. And maybe the helmet could have come off. I thought this was going to be the episode where someone reaches for the helmet. But that's later. Because that episode, that's not a spoiler. That was in the trailer. But I'm trying to figure out if that's going to be, what episode's that going to be. That is going to be a very interesting episode, I guarantee it. This is probably my least favorite episode of The Mandalorian so far. It's not a bad episode. I just didn't enjoy this one as much as the rest. I think maybe it was the pacing. Maybe it was a little bit of the way it was shot. The way certain things were explained. There's interesting things raised. But not much compared to like the last episode. Episode 2 was pretty good. Episode 1 and 2 were just really good, fun adventures. That's what I really wanted out of this show. And we're getting a little bit of that. This episode just didn't feel that fun to me. I felt like it was more like this little story. And honestly, I'm not invested in these people. So, maybe it's just to me, these characters don't feel like things I would see in Star Wars. Like, they're little farmers. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, whatever, but maybe it's just me. But that's just how I feel. Yeah, I like this episode. Baby Yoda just keeps getting cuter and cuter. I just want to die.